Hello, everybody. Hi, Kat. Hi, Karen. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Sharon. Glad you made it, Elaine. So, what I wanted to show you is how to make. Actually, this is on Zoom. Why is this on Zoom? How to make, how to use, how to put to good use your cane leftovers. And we can talk about, like cane ends and all kinds of other stuff. Or when you just have a little bit of cane left and you don't know what to do with it, like for example, like I have, remember when I did those tutorials with how to make very small, how to make leaves. Then this was the one with the Celtic knot, and they are really, or this one that I did not long ago. And they are not really anything that I can use for anything else, right? Hi, Sonia, excuse me. So I'm doing a little bit better today because we finally got some colder air. I mean, yesterday we had like 105 heat index. It was 101, I think, real temperature. And today the high is 82, so yay. Hi, Hirasuna. So, what do you need for all this thing? You need obviously some cane remnants, bits and pieces. Actually, I have this from a tutorial I did a live for my sponsors. And this can go too. This is all metallic. It's like gold and copper and bronze and stuff. And I'm going to use all of them. So there are several ways you can do this, and it kind of depends on how your cane remnants look like. One of them is to simply kind of try and get it into a more or less rectangular shape. That can go through the pasta machine to form a sheet, and you can just kind of put it together like this, kind of force it into a rectangle. And then I'm going to get it on a thin setting. The other way, and I'm going to use this one for that because it's a good example. And also remember that older canes, you kind of need to warm them up. Hi, Jennifer. No, Janine. Sorry, why do I think that your name is Jennifer? I have no idea. Hi, the other Karen. Hi, Darla. Hi, Linda. So I'm going to kind of make it into a sausage. These are old canes. These are pretty old, and I didn't do anything with them for a while. So I am making it into pretty much a sausage, and then I start twisting it, and I'm twisting it, and I'm twisting it as much as I can. And then I'm flattening it, then cut it in half and place it back to back, kind of pinch the ends together as much as possible, and these two will go through the pasta machine. So this was a leaf, right? So let's do pretty much the same with this one. Which is a little bit harder. Hi Jots Designs. Sorry, I forgot the actual name. As I said, my brain kind of skips sometimes. Chemo brain follows you for the rest of your life, especially when you're also starting to get older. Okay, so as you can see, I am rounding it up. And then I'm going to start twisting it. As much as possible. Then flatten it into a more or less rectangular shape. Cut it in half. And then by itself you can see that it makes a pretty neat pattern. And it's such a Elisa. Okay, it's such a simple way of making stuff and making really awesome stuff, and still using all those bits and pieces that you kind of never have the heart to throw away, right? Okay, so this is going to go into the pasta machine as well, and this one I don't want it to have any kind of resemblance, so I'm going to pretty much do the same thing or make it all in a bowl. And then sausagify it. Hi, Joyce. And then twist, 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 flatten. Cut in two, back to back. Look how awesome it looks. Pinch together the things that used to be the front. And this will also go through the pasta machine. Now, the third kind that you can do, I'm going to get this little Celtic knot. I'm going to simply chop it in more or less bigger chunks. You don't want to completely cut the pattern into tiny chunks. And then I'm going to grab it together, smoosh it together, would be more exact. But again, I pretty much want to get the inside out. So cut it in half and smoosh it back together. And this is going to go through the pasta machine as well. Alright, now I'm going to go. This was very tiny. This is why I've been telling you don't store your canes on a very tiny. Thank you, cats. Okay, now I'm going to go with these through the pasta machine on a thin setting. Okay, not super thin, but like a maybe like a 7 or an 8 on a makings, not a 9. All right. Don't they look awesome already? All right, my next thing, let me move these up a little bit. My next thing will be to grab some black. So yeah, this used to be, I forgot to tell you, this was one of my sponsors only tutorial on the lives, but it's been like 5 years, so they had plenty of advance. I can share it with everybody now. So I'm going to get some black, and I'm going to run it on like a 4 on a makings, so a little bit medium, kind of towards thick. Okay, and where did I put these? Let me grab a, so I'm going to first use a circle. This will be a pendant. And I need to remember what I used and put it aside, because I'm going to have to cut again. And then let's use 2 earrings, and I'm going to use these where are they? Here's one and here's the other. These ones that I got from the Czech website. And Nebraska, where the heck is it? Because I had it here. Nemravka. Okay, so if you go on the Nemravka, I'm not affiliated to them at all. So let me once again show you how you get there. So this is the, yeah, prices went high on everything. This is the link. And I don't know, personally, I was very happy with the prices they have, and the prices they have on shipping as well. And I'm going to show you again, I'm not affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I just love their products. So go to polymer clay, and we go to I think it was in tools, clay cutters, and these are their clay cutters. Now the prices are in Czech crowns, but to give you an example, because of course it looks, some of these prices look horribly high, right? Let's go ahead and see. It was, okay, yeah. So let's see. 16 coronas is 68 cents. So this is 68 cents, right? And let me find the ones that we have. I'm going to use right now. As a general idea, I think that I put aside about $40, and then I paid like $7 or $8 for shipping. These are the ones. So this is with just one size. So 31. It's $1.32 for this, okay? And you see other ones that I got. You see they have the makings and everything, and they are super cheap. So even with paying shipping, you still, number one, get cheaper than what you get here, and also get stuff that's not in all stores here. So I guess they don't have so many as they used to. They still have some, right? So I totally recommend them. They are very professional, and I think I waited like a week for my stuff, so it wasn't that much. So let's get back to our thing. So this is what I'm using. Yeah, it is. I was very of all the abroad sellers, I like this one, and then there's a UK shop that sells Pardo and other stuff. Body something that I liked the most. Alrighty, so I'm going to place these here, and we're gonna do these first, and then I'll show you how you can do. Yay, Juice! Hi, Francis. Alrighty, so let's grab this. Come on, come on. And there we go. So, how am I going to go about this? And you can use it on a flat thing, the round, or you can use it on a rounded shape, on a spherical shape as well, to make it a little pop out a little bit. So what do I think this would look good? Let's mix this and this and this. It's going to be quite sunshiny, and I'm going to get myself one thing from here, then I'm going to go in a diagonal for this one, one thing from here, and with this one definitely I'm going to go in a diagonal, and one thing from here. And they must not be the same. I mean, you can. Yeah, PolyClay play is awesome. You can do them of equal sizes, but it's better when they are not the equal sizes. And now I'm going to, and don't go in the very middle, so I'm going to place this here, and then I'm going to place this one here and backwards. So which area, which size is better? This size is better. And actually I can grab a smaller piece of this. Alrighty. And now what I need to do is to burnish. That's why I said keep your cutter around, because you're going to need it again. So to burnish, I'm going to first use my acrylic block and press. Release the clay a little bit. You can use your fingers. Punished, huh? And then my first thing will be to rub. And remember, using the wax paper will allow you to see where it's not stuck to the clay. That means that that area is a little bit lower than the rest, and you need to insist. And on this one, I usually don't roll, but on this one you can safely roll, because what you need to do is to bring them at the same thickness. Now I can go with the rubbing, and then one last cut. Hey, what in the world is happening here? And there we go. This is one pretty pendant. Now let's work on the earrings. And I did get one here. Let me grab another one. Then I'm going to grab some of this metallic thing. Again, I'm gonna go in a diagonal, and this time I'm going to make it thin. Next, I'm going to use all this yellow here, and again I'm going in a diagonal, not super thin, but still thinner than this. Now let's place them. So one. I need my eyeglasses, because you need to make sure that you place them very butting into each other. No distance between them. And this one can go like this. And once again, burnish. Until you get it all at the same level. And there we go. Where's my cutters? Leave my cutters. I'm trying to get them all at the same distance. Thank you. Alrighty. Let me see again. Hi, Wendy. And as you can see, you can get your you can get very good use of your old canes. Okay, I have no idea where my X-Acto knife is. It's somewhere on this big table. I started reorganizing my craft room, but yesterday I couldn't do much because of that heat. And I had the AC going and it was kind of hard for it. I could hear it struggling. And besides, I didn't want to get any more sources of heat in the house, you know. So, and now you're gonna say, oh, but these are both so pretty because you have that red thing. Well, no, this one doesn't have a lot of red. So let's do a different combo that doesn't have this pretty red. So let me again get the black through the machine. And also show you another trick that you can do. So I'm going to use this. And there we go. And what I was going to show you is, let me grab a piece of the black and get with it through the machine on the same thickness as the scraps. And I'm going to cut two very thin strips. Just to show you another way of arranging these. Can you do it on a different color? Of course you can, but I personally like how it looks the best on black. You can use any color really, as long as it goes well with the colors that you have in your cane leftover sheets, right? Okay, so let's arrange them. Get this out of the way. So I'm going to go like this. As I said, it works the best if you go off center. So don't go in any way symmetrical. Everybody's so hot all over the place. We are really in a big, but you know, it's almost July, but still we had such heat in June. It's pretty much unbelievable. Then I'm going to place this little one and another black. And you can use any other primary color instead of these black strips. And again, the burnishing thing. And as you can see, it's everything is fairly random, but your results will be absolutely fabulous. They just look awesome. Apparently I must have put my finger here or something, because I have a dip. There we go. Get rid of it. And once again, let's cut it and give it another cut. Yeah, I was looking at Colorado and Arizona and New Mexico. I saw that you guys are finally getting some rain. We got some rain here in Oklahoma, but on the northwest side of the state, the only thing I got was wind. So didn't help much. I'm gonna have to go tonight and water my garden again, but after I finish this, I'll go outside and make sure that the bird bath is not empty. You know, because those poor birdies out there. I remember one year I went when we also went like over 100 degrees for a full month. It happens sometimes in Oklahoma. I went ahead and I bought a kiddie pool. You know, one of those tiny ones, and then I put it outside in the backyard because I saw the birds getting in the shade of my plants and they would just fall down. How you hang it? You can either make a bale for it, or just simply poke a hole and then use a pinch bale. That would be perfect. So what I did with that kiddie pool, it wasn't big, it was maybe like this big. I put it sitting on one of the edgings, and then I put water. I didn't put it full flat because I didn't want the birds to drown, right? So I put it a little bit inclined, and I put water there, and I put it in the shade, and it was crazy how many birdies came there. But I felt so bad for them because when I went outside before doing this, they were going under the shade, and they were pretty much with their beaks out and pretty much falling on their tail. So yeah, I need to make sure that my bird bath in the front yard is full of water. Oh my goodness, you have quite a weird imagination. So this is pretty much how you can use cane leftovers. As you can see, you can obtain pretty nice effects with them, and especially if you sell at a venue, you can make a ton of them, you know, like on a manufacturing thing, without having any kind of issues. And you're probably going to sell a lot, because I remember when I was still going to venues, these were selling a lot. You don't have to put high prices on them. These were the sell many cheap, make a lot of money kind of stuff. All right. Okay. So I know this is not as long as you're used to, but I think it was full of information. And I hope that you enjoyed it and you'll try it yourselves. I personally am trying to do some more stuff today because it's cooler, so that tomorrow, Monday, is my day off. Tomorrow I can take the day off and rest. Because I worked a lot all week in the heat out in the garden. I still have a bunch. I had all my vines were taken over. I had areas of grass in the backyard that were almost 2 feet tall after so much rain and then heat. So I hope you like them, and don't forget to send me, if you make stuff, don't forget to send me messages on Kalyana Design on Facebook. If you don't know the link, I'm going to put it up for you right now. And send me your results and I might feature them. Okay? Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful week starting tomorrow. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Don't forget to thumbs up.